Mental toughness begins when excuses end. The strongest warriors fight battles no one else can see. Leaders stay calm in chaos while others lose control. Discipline is the weapon of the mentally strong. Warriors don't wait for motivation, they act through discipline. Mental toughness is the ability to suffer in silence and still move forward. A calm mind is a warrior's greatest advantage. Leaders make decisions based on principles, not emotions. Mental toughness is forged in adversity, not in comfort. The strongest minds stay focused when everyone else panics. Mental toughness is built through consistency, not intensity. Warriors train their minds before they step onto the battlefield. Leaders endure criticism without losing direction. Pain is temporary, but discipline is permanent. The mind gives up long before the body does. Warriors embrace discomfort as the price of mastery. Mental strength means doing what's right, even when it's hard. Leaders stay steady when emotions rise. Warriors see fear as a signal to prepare, not to retreat. Mental toughness is silent when words are useless. Resilience grows when you face failure without excuses. A warrior's calm comes from preparation, not luck. Leaders focus on the mission, not the noise. Mental toughness is built one disciplined choice at a time. Warriors control their reactions, not their circumstances. Leaders lead themselves before they lead others. Pain sharpens the focus of those who refuse to quit. Mental toughness is born when comfort dies. Warriors act with purpose, not emotion. Leaders know that pressure reveals truth, not weakness. Strength of mind is choosing the hard path when the easy one beckons. Leaders practice humility in victory and accountability in defeat. Warriors measure progress by discipline, not by applause. Mental toughness is choosing purpose over pleasure. Leaders think long-term, endure short-term pain. Warriors keep promises to themselves above promises to others. The mentally tough control their focus, not their fortune. Leaders prepare for chaos before it arrives. Warriors build routines that outlast motivation. Mental resilience is learning to carry weight without complaint. Leaders accept responsibility before asking for credit. Warriors cultivate patience as a strategic advantage. Tough minds reframe setbacks as lessons, not losses. Leaders act decisively when clarity arrives, not when pressure demands it. Warriors keep their plates full of work, not distractions. Mental toughness requires silence in triumph and composure in trial. Leaders defend standards, not egos. Warriors sharpen themselves daily with small, disciplined acts. Toughness is sustained by purpose, refined by persistence. Leaders win by making better decisions than their opponents under stress. Mental toughness is mastering small wins until they compound. Warriors embrace solitude to sharpen their resolve. Leaders study their failures as if they were maps. Tough minds refuse to be defined by temporary setbacks. Warriors turn limits into training grounds. Leaders set boundaries to protect focus. Mental strength is choosing to finish what you start. Warriors maintain discipline even when praise fades. Leaders clear distractions before calling for action. Toughness means enduring boredom to achieve mastery. Warriors practice gratitude and hardship to sustain morale. Leaders communicate clearly to reduce chaos. Mental resilience is building systems that outlast moods. Warriors accept pain as proof of effort, not as punishment. Leaders cultivate trust by delivering under pressure. Tough minds plan for worst-case scenarios and act anyway. Warriors measure success by growth, not by comfort. Leaders sacrifice short-term popularity for long-term results. Mental toughness is the habit of starting again after failure. Warriors protect their focus as fiercely as their honor. Toughness is built by embracing responsibility, not avoiding it. Leaders rehearse decisions before crisis demands them. Warriors prioritize readiness over recognition. Mental toughness requires saying no to distractions that steal focus. Leaders protect the team's morale by accepting hard truths. Warriors maintain composure when chaos tests resolve. Tough minds train under constraints to expand capability. Leaders convert setbacks into strategic pivots. Warriors value consistency more than short bursts of heroism. Mental strength is practiced in the small, unnoticed choices. Leaders hold standards unwaveringly, even when it's costly. Warriors prepare mentally for losses as thoroughly as for wins. Toughness is the discipline to act when hope is thin. Leaders build cultures of accountability, not blame. Warriors focus on the next task, not the past result. Mental resilience grows when you accept discomfort as training. Leaders make calm judgments with incomplete information. Warriors avoid drama. They solve problems. Tough minds turn routine into ritual for steadiness. Leaders pay attention to details others ignore. Warriors let discipline outpace talent. Leaders inspect assumptions before making decisions. Mental toughness accepts small losses to win big later. Warriors embrace the grind others avoid. Leaders model behavior more than give orders. Tough minds control attention, not circumstances. Warriors rehearse failures so it loses its sting. Leaders defend the mission when critics attack. Mental resilience is choosing preparation over panic. Warriors measure strength by endurance, not flash. Leaders create margins for recovery, not just for growth. Toughness is showing up on days when hope is scarce. Warriors keep standards even when no one watches. Leaders seek truth, even when it contradicts comfort. Mental strength is carrying responsibility without complaint. Warriors convert pain into protocol. Leaders balance conviction with curiosity. Tough minds prioritize execution over perfection. Warriors act with urgency, not anxiety. Leaders invest in people who can take heat, not those who seek praise. Warriors train their attention as relentlessly as their bodies. Leaders turn hesitation into a decision and move. Mental toughness is the quiet work done when no one applauds. Warriors embrace small, brutal truths and adapt quickly. Leaders hold steady under praise and under pressure. Tough minds choose clarity over comfort when stakes are high. Warriors strengthen willpower by limiting easy choices. Leaders prioritize the long-term mission over short-term relief. Mental resilience is refusing to be defined by one bad day. Warriors practiced restraint, so emotion never hijacks action. Leaders build redundancy, so failure does not become catastrophe. Tough minds welcome critique as a sharpening tool. Warriors rehearse the worst, so surprises lose power. Leaders stay teachable, even when they lead. Mental toughness is staying humble after success, and relentless after failure. Warriors keep their promises to themselves as sacred vows. Leaders make sacrifice visible through consistent example. Tough minds convert uncertainty into a plan, not panic. Warriors accept that progress is often invisible and incremental. Leaders create conditions where discipline becomes the team's habit. Warriors accept hard truths quickly and act on them faster. Leaders prioritize what moves the team forward, not what feels good. Mental toughness is learning to stay steady while everything around you changes. Warriors build habits that survive temptation and fatigue. Leaders remove friction so people can produce at their best. Tough minds rehearse self-control until it becomes reflex. Warriors warriors measure courage by the next step, not by dramatic gestures. Leaders invest in recovery as much as in effort. Mental resilience is practicing optimism anchored in realism. Warriors maintain focus by eliminating trivial choices. Leaders make the unpopular call when it secures the mission. Tough minds train patience as a competitive advantage. Warriors accept accountability before offering excuses. Leaders cultivate people who replace them, not depend on them. Mental toughness is choosing discipline when excitement fades. Warriors keep perspective, treating setbacks as temporary tests. Leaders reward effort that aligns with core values, not vanity metrics. Tough minds turn fatigue into a signal to adjust, not to surrender. Warriors sharpen judgment through repeated small decisions. Leaders create culture where toughness is practiced, not preached.